Hello, ladies and gentlemen. It is I, Brandon, back again with Critical Failure, and we are on the Beholder. So much fucking lore on this thing in the 5th edition Monster Manual. So I'm going to run through it. I'm going to do some videos. I feel kind of bad because the videos last night kind of uploaded wrong. I have recorded it normally, and I even scheduled one video, which was the Behir one, to load after, but for some reason, while I scheduled them correctly, the first upload, which was the Basilisk, didn't finish first, so it ended up uploading last after the scheduled upload. And by the time I thought about delaying it, it was already uploaded, so I can't do anything. But it makes sense for how it was uploaded, so that's fine for me. As long as this video is uploaded correctly. I'm only doing one for today. I'm having to take off of work tomorrow. Got some legal stuff to take care of, so it's going to be really annoying. And if I have to, I will also take off Monday because things are going to be a little bit more difficult getting videos done when I'm doing a lot of court stuff. So just letting you guys know. The Beholders. The lore is: one glance at a beholder is enough to access its foul and otherworldly nature. Aggressive, hateful, and greedy, these aberrations dismiss all other creatures as lesser beings, toying with them or destroying them as they choose. The beholder's spheroid body levitates at all times, and his great bulging eye sits above a wide, toothy maw, while its smaller eye stalks that crown its body twist and turn to keep its foes in sight. When a beholder sleeps, it closes its central eye, but leaves its smaller eyes open and alert. Xenophobic isolationists. Enemies abound, or so every beholder believes. Beholders are convinced that other creatures resent them for their brilliance and magical power. Even as they dismiss those lesser creatures as crude and disgusting, beholders always suspect creatures of plotting against them, even when there's no creatures around. The disdain a beholder has for other creatures extends to other beholders. Each beholder believes it's a form to be an ideal, and that any deviation from that form is a flaw in its racial purity of its kind. Beholders vary greatly in their physical forms, making conflict between them inevitable. Some beholders are protected by overlapping chitinous plates, some have smooth hides, some have eye stalks that writhe like tentacles, while others stalks bear crustacean-like joints. Even slight differences of coloration and hide can turn two beholders into lifelong enemies. Eye Tyrant. Some beholders manage to channel their xenophobic tendencies into a terrible despotism. Rather than live in isolation, the aptly named Eye Tyrants enslave other creatures, founding and controlling vast empires. An Eye Tyrant sometimes carves out a domain within or under a major city, commanding networks of agents that operate in their master's behalf. It makes me think of Xanathar. Alien Layers. Because they refuse to share territory with others, most beholders withdraw to frigid hills, abandoned ruins, and deep caverns to scheme. A beholder's lair is carved out by its disintegrating eye ray, emphasizing vertical passages connecting chambers stacked on top of each other. Such an environment allows a beholder to move freely, even as it prevents intruders from easily creeping about. When intruders do break in, the height of an open ceiling allows a beholder to float up and harry foes on the floor. As alien as their creator, the rooms on the beholder's lair reflect the creature's arrogance. It festoons its chambers with trophies from battles it has won, including petrified adventurers standing frozen in their horrified last moments, pieces of other beholders, and magic items wrested from powerful foes. A beholder judges its worth by its acquisitions, and never willingly parts with its treasure. A beholder's lair. A beholder's central lair is typically a large, spacious cavern with high ceilings where he can attack without fear of closing to melee combat. A beholder encounter in his lair has a challenge rating 11,500 experience points. Its lair actions. When fighting inside its lair, a beholder can invoke the ambient magic to take lair actions. On initiative count 20, losing initiative ties, the beholder can take one lair action to cause one of the following effects. 1. A 50-foot square of ground within 120 feet of the beholder becomes slimy. The area is difficult terrain until the initiative count 20 on the next round. That's number 2. Walls within 120 feet of the beholder sprout grasping appendages until initiative count 20 of the round after next. Each creature of the beholder's choice that starts his turn within 10 feet must exceed a DC 15 dexterity saving throw or be grappled. Escape requires a successful DC 15 strength save, athletics, or dexterity acrobatics check. Third, an eye opens on a solid surface within 60 feet of the beholder. One random eye ray of the beholder shoots from the eye at the target of the beholder's choice that it can see. The eye that then closes and disappears. Its regional effects. Oh wait, no, I'm sorry, I forgot one thing. The beholder can't repeat an effect until it has all been used. All of them have been used. It can't use the same effect 2 rounds in a row. Regional effects. The region containing a beholder's lair is warped by the creature's unnatural presence, which creates one or more of the following effects. 1. Creatures within a mile of the beholder's lair sometimes feel as if being watched when they aren't. I was thinking about that. Number 2. When the beholder sleeps, minor warps in reality occur within 1 mile of the lair, then vanish 24 hours later. Marks on cave walls might suddenly change. Near a trinket might appear where none existed before. Harmless slime might coat a statue, and so on. The effects only apply onto natural surface and to non-magical objects that aren't on anyone's person. If a beholder dies, the effects fade over the course of 1d10 days. That is a normal beholder. These things are fucking awesome. I love them. The beholder. It's a large aberration, lawful evil, AC of 18, natural armor. So saying if you want to have it to where they have like chitinous armor, you can increase it. But if they have like more fleshy, like fur armor, then you can decrease it. It's up to you. Hit point average of 180, 19d10 plus 76. Speed of 0 feet, but a flying speed of 20 feet, which I'm surprised. Thought it would be 30 or 40. Strength of 10 plus 0. Dexterity of 14 plus 2. Constitution of 18 plus 4. Intelligence of 17 plus 3. Wisdom of 15 plus 2. And a charisma of 17 plus 3. Saving throws are intelligence plus 8. Wisdom plus 7. Charisma plus 8. Skills are perception plus 12. Condition immunities are prone. Dark vision up to 120 feet and a passive perception of 22. Speaks deep speech and undercommon. Challenge rating 13, 10,000 experience points. Has anti-magic cone. The beholder's central eye creates an area of anti-magic. As in the anti-magic field spell, in a 150-foot cone, at the start of each of its turns, the beholder decides which way the cone faces and whether the cone is active. The area works against the beholder's own eye rays. That I did not know. It has a bite, melee weapon attack, plus 5 to hit, reach of 5 feet, 1 target only, 14, 46 piercing damage. If you want, make it to where it has an acid or like poison attack. That would be pretty cool. It's eye rays. There's multiple of them. 9 of them in total that I can see. So, shit. The beholder shoots 3 of the following magic eye rays at random. Reroll duplicates. Choosing 1 to 3 targets it can see within 120 feet of it. 1. Charm Ray. The targeted creature must succeed on a DC 16 Wisdom saving throw, be charmed by the beholder for 1 hour or until the beholder harms a creature, which it may not until the very end. Paralyzing Ray. For number 2, the targeted creature must succeed on a DC 16 Constitution saving throw or be paralyzed for 1 minute. The target can repeat the saving throw at the end of each of its turns, affecting the effect on itself. Can you close the door, please? Can you please close the door? Thank you. Sorry about that. They were being very loud and I could barely hear myself. Number 3, Fear Ray. The targeted creature can succeed a DC 16 Wisdom saving throw or be frightened for 1 minute. The target can repeat the saving throw at the end of each of its turns, affecting the effect on itself on its success. Number 4, Slowing Ray. The targeted creature must succeed on a DC 16 saving throw. On a failed save, the target speed is halved for 1 minute, which is really good actually. In addition, the creature can't take reactions. That's powerful as fuck. It can take either an action or bonus action on its turn, not both. That's even more fucked. The creature can repeat the saving throw at the end of each turn, any effects on itself on a success. Innervation, I think that's a word. Ray. The targeted creature must make a DC 16 Constitution saving throw, taking 36 average, 8d8 necrotic damage on a failed save, or half as much on a successful one. Number 6, Telekinetic Ray. The target is a creature. It must succeed on a DC 16 strength saving throw, or the beholder moves up to 30 feet in any direction. moves it up to 30 feet in any direction, sorry. It is restrained by the Ray's telekinetic grip until the start of the beholder's next turn or until the beholder is incapacitated. The target is an object weighing 300 pounds or less that isn't being worn or carried. It moves it up to 30 feet in any direction. The beholder can also exert fine control on objects with this ray, such as manipulating a simple tool or opening a door or container. That's really cool, actually. Number 7, Sleep Ray. The targeted creature must succeed a DC 16 Wisdom saving throw or fall asleep and remain unconscious for 1 minute. The target awakens if it takes damage or other creatures take an action to wake it up. This ray has no effects on constructs and undead. It's really good, actually. Number 8, Petrification Ray. The targeted creature must make a DC 16 Dexterity saving throw. On a failed save, the creature begins to turn to stone and is restrained. It must repeat the saving throw at the end of the next turn. On a success, the effect ends. On a failure, the creature is petrified until freed by a greater restoration spell or other magic. Number 9, Disintegration Ray. If the target is a creature, it must succeed on a DC 16 Dexterity saving throw or take 45 average 10d8 force damage. If this damage reduces a creature to 0 hit points or more, the body becomes a pile of fine gray dust. I haven't seen that in a while. If the target is a large or smaller non-magical object or creation of magical force, it's disintegrated without a saving throw. The target is a huge or larger creature or creation of magical force. The ray disintegrates a 10-foot cube of it. Death Ray, number 10. I was wrong. I thought there was 9. The targeted creature must succeed a DC 16 Dexterity saving throw or take 55 average 10d10 necrotic damage. The target dies if the ray reduces it to 0 hit points. And it has 1 lair action. The beholder takes 3 legendary actions using the Eye Ray option below. It can take only 1 legendary action at a time and only at the end of another creature's turn. The beholder regains spent legendary actions at the start of its turn. The only one it has is the Eye Ray. The beholder uses 1 random Eye Ray ability. To be honest, the beholder is one of my favorite fucking characters, not only because they are the beholder modeled the things from Doom. I forgot what the fuck they're called at the moment, the fucking annoying thingies. But I really enjoyed the beholders. I have really liked the insaneness of them. I think I'm going to do like several different random encounters that you can do for beholders. For me, I like making them more like in my opinion, rather than just straight up like killing a party. I make them weird and be like paranoid to where you can talk your way out and survive it, rather than just automatically getting murdered or possibly being used to like as tools for the beholder. I think that would be really cool. That's just me though. You don't have to do that, but I will write for the encounter tomorrow. That will probably be the only video I do for tomorrow, so I'm sorry that I'm not uploading like I need to. A lot of bad stuff has happened, but nothing that is stressing me too bad, so I'll handle it. So thank you guys for watching. Please like and subscribe, and tell us down below in the comment section if you have anything to suggest. If I have time tomorrow, I will upload the Modron video, and I will try to get together with Ed to do the tiny video for the tiny player characters. I would like to do that with him because that one specifically he and I wanted to work on, and then I think I will have him work on the magic one for you, Kyler, because he has like a whole bunch of stuff that he wanted to do. I just don't know if he started it yet, but he will do it while I'm there, so that way he can just upload it instead of working on it and then not uploading shit. So nothing against him. He's openly admitted he's just busy, and now that I'm working, it's harder for me too, but still trying to put out 2 videos a day. But again, thank you guys for watching. That has been the Beholder. See you guys in the next video. Peace.